Alright, hi folks, welcome to another Minion Masters video. I'm sure everything plugged in because I tried to do this video before and everything was not plugged in. And so I was just talking to myself for a bit. Anyway, I wanted to go over my favorite masters in the game. I was going to give my rank of them from the lowest to highest or whatever. So let us just get to it, I guess. So coming in at number 12 on the Masters is Volco. Many of you that know that watched the channel for a while know that Volco is my least favorite, and I think he got robbed. I actually thought his ability at the Volco spam was pretty cool. It reminded me a lot of the red deck wins from like Magic and whatnot. And I thought his playstyle was like completely different, and so I actually thought it was kind of a poor nerf. I guess maybe it might have scared newer players out of the game or something. Like, how do I deal with this dude blocking out the things and just keep zapping me, like spamming out little dudes? But I don't know, man. I think Volco kind of got robbed. I'm not really into the new Volco abilities yet. I don't know. And his weakness is like horrible. I think since they made him, I think they made him less powerful. To me, he seems less powerful. I think they should have taken away his like not being able to attack flying units. Kind of sucks they kept his weakness. Anyway, coming in at number 11 is Valerian, and
I am ready.
For me, it's an aesthetic thing with Valerian. Like, Valerian's obviously very powerful. He's a very powerful master. His abilities are all pretty cool. Like, he heals and he does like his little attack on minions, and he doubles his damage and healing. So like, his abilities are all pretty cool. He just doesn't really stand out to me like too much. Like, well, the other masters kind of have like a thing they do, and I guess his is just healing and flying around attacking people. But I don't know, man. But he's making the leaderboards. Like, Valerian decks are obviously, and like the healing thing does get pretty annoying. Like on units, like sometimes you think you've killed the unit and they get the little extra heal. But anyhow, moving on. Coming in at number 10 is Mordor, and I think more than anything with Mordor is like I've only had like a few decks that I do really well with him. Like I've had some really bad Mordor losses, so maybe it's just traumatic experiences. But I do like him. I do like him. I play him every once in a while. Like, especially if, like, one of his decks makes it to the top leaderboard, I'll play it or something. But he's not one of my favorite masters. Um, though I think some of the stuff he says is pretty funny. Then coming in at number 9 is King Puff. And I actually played King Puff a little bit more than all the other ones on the list so far, because King Puff for a while was like the most broken deck you could play with. They had this Legionnaire spell. We'll get out of here, but I think it was the 5-mana one. For a while, this Legionnaire spell was very busted, and now I can't find it. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I think it might have changed mana cost or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, no, like his deck was like broken when that Legionnaire spell was going on. Like, so like they actually had to nerf it at the end of the season. So I played crap tons of King Buff during that little period. And then so coming in at number 8 is Milliween. And Milliween is not like a power thing. Like, she's very powerful. But I think it's more her decks are usually kind of the same. Like, you either like run a Green Golem or Brothers of Light. You run a bunch of spells to surge up your tanks. I've seen like people run like aggro versions of Milliween or something, but usually the spell ones seem to be the best ones, and just kind of repetitive. Like Milliween's very cool. I like to play Milliween every so often, but yeah, I don't think I can play her all the time. But all right, coming in at number 7 is Rappo. And I like Rappo quite a bit. He's probably the funniest master out of all the masters you could have. He's some pretty funny lines. And I played the Rappo spam stuff quite a bit. Like running him with like Demon Warriors is fun. Getting huge Demon Warriors coming out with big mobs. But he does have some pretty gnarly weaknesses. Like his ability to spawn dudes kind of gets jacked up by like Blastmaster and Spirit Mancer and stuff like that. But very cool master. And then moving on to number 6 is Giana. And I actually had a pretty good run with Giana where there was a meta a while back where like I ran like a couple Scrat launchers with her and like Rammer and just like Fireball and a bunch of, and was able to cheese out a lot of wins using her little taunt things and using her crossbows and whatnot. So that deck was really good for me for a while. But I haven't played her a whole lot since then. I played that Batted Fish deck. That was like a more Mana Frenzy type deck with her. She's a master I want to use again more. I just haven't got around to it that much. And then Setsu, you guys saw from last season, I was running that Setsu Restless Dead deck, and so Setsu is like one of the best, like kind of like direct damage masters in the game. I guess Volca would have beat him out, the old Volca, before the nerf. But I guess Setsu is the king now, because she can just like go right up on their base whenever she wants to. And Setsu's kind of neat too, because she's also puts herself out there as a minion, which is kind of neat. Anyway, so coming in at number 4 is Stormbringer. And I dig Stormbringer quite a bit, especially in teams. Like his ability just to like ping off like a dude every so often is pretty sweet. And then I think he extends your partner's range. I'm not absolutely sure, but I think he extends the range of his range units also. And Stormbringer is just an awesome master, man. And it's cool that he's your starting master too. And but they one complaint is they made him look like a total meth head crack addict or something. Like I don't know why he's like all jittery now, but I wish they would just stop him like being all stupid jittery. It's kind of bothersome, really. But anyway, moving on. So the next master would be Ravager. And getting the free Brutus is awesome in single player and in teams. He's just a cool master. He does have like a weakness that's almost as bad as Volco, the like not being able to attack range things as the master. Has led to some losses and some wins on when I play against him. So that is a nasty handicap. But his ability to get the free Brutus is awesome, and then the Ultra Brutus, and then when they used to let you in pre-mades play double Ravager, that was just disgusting. So they actually had to change the game because of this guy, because double Ravager was just awful in pre-mades. Alright, then moving on to Aurelia is my number 2 pick for Masters. She was the first master I did really well with. I got to master rank with her for the first time. And no, I just dig Aurelia. Like I remember before I crafted her, like I was just like would play against her and like see this dragon coming at me, and I'd be like, like what do you do against that thing, And so it was kind of cool when you actually got to play with her like dragon and whatnot. But very cool master. And her like book of spells is just amazing. Like all the spells are really cool in there. So took me a while to not just like spam skeletons from her spellbook though, and use some of the other abilities. But and then the number one master in my heart is APEP. For you guys that have watched the channel, you know I'm a big APEP fan. I like usually doing like the mana frenzy versions of APEP where you spam out a bunch of stuff. I have used him in ritual decks of servitude, etc. He's just a really cool master, man. And teams, what's nice is you can save, both you guys, or in regular play too, with the shield totem. You can also use the shield totem as like a distraction so that your units win. And then getting the free 2 and 4 mana unit is pretty cool, especially mana frenzy. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm probably gonna do a series. Actually, as we speak, I'm posting a best teams deck for Morelia. And so what I think I'm going to do is do a best teams deck for Morelia, a best single play deck for Morelia. I'm just going to go through a bunch of single play decks, a bunch of team decks, and kind of weed out what I think are the best ones. And then I'm going to do that for a few of the masters. I probably won't do it for all of them, especially not like Volca, Valerian, Mordor, King, the ones on the bottom of the list. But I might do it from like maybe Setsu on or something. I'll at least do it for a few masters where I do like what I think the best team decks are and what the best single player decks are. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.